In chapter 3107, Kathryn faces a difficult confrontation with her adoptive family, who shamelessly attempt to manipulate her for financial gain. The family's motivation for approaching her becomes clear. They are struggling financially, and their mother's health is deteriorating. Her medical expenses, including monthly doctor visits, injections, and medications, have become a heavy financial burden on the two adoptive brothers. With their modest incomes, they find it difficult to support both their own families and their mother. The once stable financial support provided by their father has vanished, and they are now desperate for help. Catherine's adoptive brothers turn to her, expecting her to offer financial assistance. They feel entitled to her money, despite the lack of affection or care they had shown her in the past. Their financial distress, compounded by their mother's poor health, has driven them to seek out Catherine, hoping she will take responsibility for their situation. They argue that she had given money to the family before, and imply that, as a successful member of the wealthy Farrell family, she should now help them. The adoptive mother's discomfort is palpable. She knows that Catherine harbors deep resentment towards them, and she is ashamed to face her adopted daughter. When Catherine was a child, the family treated her poorly, emotionally and physically abusing her. Despite being aware of Catherine's true identity as a biological daughter of the Farrell family, they continued to mistreat her. Once Catherine had learned the truth about her origins, she severed all ties with the adoptive family. This had been a painful revelation for Catherine, leading to feelings of betrayal, resentment, and hatred. The adoptive mother, despite knowing Catherine's justified anger, allowed her sons to pursue this course of action. The sons were driven not only by desperation, but also by greed. Their approach to Catherine was part of a larger plan. They hoped to establish a financial lifeline by playing on Catherine's sense of obligation. If she gave them money now, it would open the door for future requests, making her their financial safety net. They rationalized that Catherine's connection to the Farrell fortune, estimated to be in the billions, meant that their small requests would be insignificant. Tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars would be nothing in the grand scheme of the Farrell family's wealth. However, Catherine's response is firm and cold. She immediately distances herself from the family, making it clear that she owes them nothing. In her eyes, the moment she learned the truth about her origins, all ties between them were severed. She is no longer connected to them by any familial obligation. She highlights the stark contrast between her treatment in the adoptive family and how Shiloh, her adoptive parents' biological daughter, was treated by the Farrell family. Shiloh had lived a life of privilege in the Farrell household, receiving love and care, while Catherine had been neglected and abused by her adoptive family, despite being the true daughter of the Farrells. This betrayal, compounded by the family's knowledge of her true identity, left Catherine with nothing but resentment. She confronts her adoptive brothers with this reality, questioning their audacity in asking her for money after years of mistreatment. She reminds them that she had been more than generous by not seeking revenge for the suffering she endured. Catherine's anger towards them is deeply rooted in the emotional and physical scars they left her with. Despite their cruelty, she had not sought retribution, choosing instead to rise above their actions. Now, however, they seek to exploit her success for their own gain. The adoptive mother, recognizing the truth in Kathryn's words, is left speechless and ashamed. She cannot bring herself to ask for money, knowing the depth of the hurt they caused. The two brothers, initially bold in their request, are similarly silenced by Catherine's firm rejection and clear articulation of their wrongdoings. They realize they cannot manipulate Catherine, and their shame becomes evident as they falter under her gaze. By the end of the chapter, it is clear that Catherine has fully severed any remaining emotional ties to her adoptive family. Her resolve is unshakable, and she refuses to let them take advantage of her wealth or position. The confrontation serves as a final reminder of her painful past and the strength she has gained in overcoming it.